It is 8 p.m. in New York, 7 o'clock in Iowa, where the caucuses have just been called to order. And the 2024 election is officially underway. After a prayer and the Pledge of Allegiance, Iowa caucus goers from all 99 counties will hear from representatives of each campaign. Once each representative is heard, you write your preferred candidate's name on a piece of paper, put it in a basket, and then the whole basket's counted in front of everybody. This is about as basic as it gets, and that's a good thing. No machines, no harvesting, no drop boxes, and those results will come trickling in at any second. And we'll know the winner tonight. Imagine that. And early reports indicate that Donald Trump is performing incredibly well. So sit back and watch, because this is actually fun. Now, would you leave your house at night when it's 20 below zero? Drive across a frozen tundra to politic inside a high school gymnasium? Well, thousands of Americans in Iowa are. These are the diehards, and they got a final pep talk this weekend.
You can't sit home. If you're sick as a dog, you say, darling, I gotta make it. Even if you vote and then pass away, it's worth it.
If you will join with me in this movement, if you will join with me in caucus, I promise you, our best days are yet to come.
Can you handle the wind chill? And you go out and caucus for me, I'll be fighting for you for the next 8 years as the next president of the United States.
They're selling us the rope today that they're going to use to hang us tomorrow. And so, yes, I'm asking for your vote tomorrow night.
Just like in life, nothing comes for free. Republicans spending around $100 million in Iowa. Nikki Haley and Ron DeSantis both spending over $30 million. Donald Trump spending about $20 million, and Vivek Ramaswamy just a couple million. And after all of that cash, as we stand right now, Donald Trump is walking into tonight with a commanding 30 to 40 point lead. Tonight's a race for second place, with DeSantis and Haley nearly tied in the mid-teens, Vivek bringing up the rear. Iowa Republicans agree on one thing. They want radical change in Washington. Record migration, crime, and inflation have taken the American people to the breaking point. The State of the Union is not strong. The oldest president of all time is also the most unpopular president in modern American history. This despite the media doing everything it can to suppress negativity aimed at him. Just this weekend, Americans crawled out of every corner of the country and violently surrounded the White House, hurling objects and rattling the gates. Of course, no arrests were made. There never are. And of course, President Biden wasn't there. He never is. He was secluded at Camp David. But tonight's not a night for mobs. When Americans unite under the banner of democracy, we're more powerful than any force in human history. If enough of us get behind one man, we change the nation. And if it's a landslide, we'll know that night. We decide our future. We choose our fate. Joe Biden and the politicians work for us. It's not his house, it's the people's house. We pay their salaries, so we're in charge. And this evening, the hiring and firing begins. For Donald Trump, a big, quick win tonight asserts dominance. It creates an air of invincibility and an inevitability that will force his primary opponents to consider dropping out earlier than planned and coalescing around him and sparing the party an expensive, dragged-out primary. So the GOP's fresh and united when it faces off against Biden. For Ron DeSantis, it's second place or bust. The governor's almost lived in Iowa. He's been to every county, spent a lot of money, and secured big endorsements. This is his first test. For Nikki Haley, a second place would rocket her to New Hampshire, where she's polling well. The last poll in Iowa shows her with momentum, but a chunk of her supporters are Democrats, and she just doesn't jive with the populist wing of the party. For Vivek Ramaswamy, a political virgin, can he punch above his weight? He's attractive to the young MAGA wing of the party, but he could run out of money sooner than any of his rivals. Now, whatever happens tonight, the future of the United States will be determined by the future of the Republican Party. Can the Republican Party get it together and come together? Because Biden and the establishment, let's just say after the last two elections, we know what they're capable of. American patriots need to be working together enthusiastically, clear-eyed, and at full capacity. Anything less than that, this country continues its dangerous and corrupt slide into darkness. Not the America I know and love. Iowa's always shown those who believe prosper. Energy always wins a caucus. And Donald Trump's heading into the night with 88% of caucus goers saying they're extremely or very enthusiastic. DeSantis, 62%. Nikki Haley, less than 40%. So whatever happens tonight, get excited, because the United States of America is ready to get back to its roots, and that's what makes us great.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.